abilities 50% chance to silence the target and increases the damage of your shield slam. Yep, you know I love my shield slams, so this one goes without notice. Concussion blow, always useful to have an extra stun, plus it makes a ton of damage and a ton of threat, so it's another attack that you can stick in your rotation when you're having some issues. Even though I didn't use it all that much, trust me, it's good to have it there. Improved disciplines. Yeah, I believe I used this one as well to reduce the cooldown of my shield wall. Not exactly sure if I used it in my last build or not. Maybe not, maybe I switched it over for something else. One-handed weapon specialization increases the damage you're dealing by 10%, basically negating the penalty you get when you're switching into defensive stance. Actually, defensive stance was only 5% now, I think. Vigilance, one talent, it's very useful to have it on your highest DPSer, because he will be making a lot of damage, and basically if you can leech some threat off him, it's good, because warriors probably generate the least threat out of all the tanking classes. So safeguard, no, that's a PvP skill. Improve defensive stance, yep, basically all spell damage will be reduced by 6%, and whenever you block, parry, or dodge, you will become enraged, thus increasing your physical damage by 10%. Vitality increases strength, stamina, and expertise. Basically mainly it's for the stamina, but the expertise is also pretty good, and the strength also goes towards your block value, so that's also very good. Devastate goes without saying, replaces your Sunder Armor and just makes a ton of damage after some patch also in the late Wrath of the Lich King. Warbringer, trust me, you will want to have this mobility. It's so useful in so many situations. It's not even funny, it's just a staple talent here. Critical block, this is also very good, especially it was also boosted in the patch in Wrath of the Lich King. Sword and board, it used to be more useful, but now with Revenge and Devastate, you kind of use your shield slams a little less, but still it's very good, because basically it reduces the cost of a shield slam for 100%, so basically that's the threat of a shield slam for 0 rage. So if you consider that, yeah, considering that shield slam is always in your rotation anyways. Damage shield, this one is helpful. Not everyone needs to take it, it depends. It's useful mostly when you're AoE tanking, so again, it's one of those situational talents. Shockwave, must have. And that's it for the protection tree. I think I pretty much covered everything. Now we go up to Fury. In Fury you want to take armor to the teeth, because you're going to have a ton of armor, so you're going to get as much attack power as you can out of that armor with armor to the teeth, and you need that attack power to get increased threat. Now 5% parry should come as no surprise to anyone, and this is where the builds tend to change. Now I personally would go with improved heroic strike, because you will use heroic strike on basically every single swing when you're single target tanking. And I would go with improved charge to get that extra charge when you're starting up, to get that extra rage when you're starting up on a boss. Not everyone would take this. Some players like to take the reduction on stun and charm effects. That's also good. I personally prefer the improved charge. It's personal taste. It doesn't make that much difference anyways, because you're going to be reducing your stun and charm duration by 14%, which is barely noticeable anyways, but it is something that you have that other people don't, so whatever. I prefer the improved charge. And now here I go for the impale and for the deep wounds, as many of you probably already know, and this used to be my staple tanking build. So as you can see, it's a it's a 15-3-53 with